everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shelby, and today I want to get into my first 3 months of digital product sales. So I am a very new digital product girl. I just started making sales in July of this year, and I don't have many listings. I have 9 listings up, and 3 of those I think are actually physical products. So my niche is like banner painting templates right now. I think that I want to expand a little bit on that, but stay within like the first birthday type niche. Um, and I think that's going to be where I kind of end up landing with a lot of my products that I have in my Etsy store. So, I also talk about a lot of different side hustle things on this channel. So, if that's something that you're generally interested in, I would love to get a new subscriber from you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my first 3 months. So, this is counting July, August, and September of 2025. So, like I said, I only have 9 listings. So, I will go through and let you know like when I actually uploaded those listings. So, I'm also counting this as my first 3 months, even though I kind of started like late July. So let me grab my handy dandy notebook here to talk about my listings first. So July 16th was my first listing. I made a custom banner painting template. So that just means like if you're having a birthday of some kind, you can reach out to me and tell me your theme and I'll just make you a banner template. So that one's just completely custom. I just had to make the listing covers, and then I end up just sending the people the template like in Etsy messages is what I did with the first person who ordered it. And I think that is going to work fine. Next, on July 19th, I listed all of my physical banners, which I said I think it's 3 or 4 physical banner listings, which basically just made 4 listings because they all have a different cover photo of like a banner that I've actually painted. And I haven't actually sold any of those, which is fine, but like just kind of interesting. Because I thought I could like boost my banner sales by selling them and shipping them, but I haven't been able to sell any of those on Etsy so far. So then on July 20th, I posted a floral single banner, which is one of my best sellers, by the way. And then I posted a summer like 3-pack banners that were just kind of fun to make. So then on July 23rd, I posted a traditional back to school banner set. And at this point, I saw a lot of people selling back to school banner templates and banners in general. And I was like, I need to hop on this before this like trend leaves, for obviously back to school is only a couple months of the year that people are celebrating their back to school stuff. So I was like, I really think I need to go ahead and get these out so that I can start selling the back to school stuff before it's out of season. So then I rushed to make the back to school banner a pack of 3. Then on August 5th, I posted a square back to school banner set, which is 3 templates. I sell 3 templates for $10 and then single ones for like $4. Then I saw a TikTok of a lady who had sold like $500 worth of a teacher door banner template. And I was like, I want that to be me. Like, that's my dream. So I was like, if I can make $500 a month from this, that would be incredible. And so I made a back to school door banner, and I actually purchased hers. This is going to sound bad, so don't come for me before you hear the rest of my statement. But I went ahead and purchased hers because I wanted to see, which hers was also like cheap. It was like $3, I think, under $5, definitely. And I wanted to purchase one because, and this isn't the first one that I've bought of like a banner template, because I just wanted to see how they package their sale and how they package their template. And then I also wanted to see, because the way Etsy is, you have to upload a PDF and put your template link like in that PDF. So I wanted to see that, number one. I wanted to see just like I wanted to see if her elements, because her banner border was like a lot of different elements, and I wanted to see if she basically saved those elements as like a PNG so that they couldn't be moved like individually, or if they were like all movable individually, because I was just doing like some research. So, which I don't even remember the answer to those questions, but I do remember her like listing her PDF page that you receive when you actually buy the template. And so I was taking a look at all those things, which I would suggest buying. If you're looking at digital templates and selling digital templates, just buy some other ones because they're not expensive and you're supporting other like small businesses, and you can really just see like what this looks like, and you can see what their PDF page looks like that has the template link, and you can just kind of get an idea of like ideas for yourself, like, and you cannot resell their templates, which is where I think some of you might have thought I was going with that when I first started the statement, but that's not why. I was just doing some research to see like how she packages her thing and like what it looks like and everything. Anyway, I'll probably talk a little bit more about that towards the end of this video because I want to do some more like product research and things. And part of the product research is like buying some businesses pages because you want to see what other people are selling. So anyway, then I listed a back to school door banner template on August 9th. And that is it. I have not posted anything since then. And today is October 9th. And I haven't posted anything because my full-time job got super busy and I didn't have a lot of time to work on things. And that's pretty much it. So I've been rocking with those 9 listings ever since. So then I will start to go ahead and get into my actual sales and views and things like that. So I have my handy dandy notebook here again. For July, I had 133 visits, 1 order, and $10 in revenue. So that's not actually what I end up taking home because Etsy does take a percentage of that. But I'm just going to go off of like my full revenue for this. So then in August, and that first order was a back to school standard template order. So then in August, I had 359 visits and I had 6 orders and I got $53 even. $53 even. So then that's when I started to sell some more of the back to school banners. I sold a summer. I think I might have sold 2 of those summer templates, which they were just kind of a fun thing to make and like to build up my shop. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to sell a lot of these, especially because it was the end of the summer. But I thought I made them with interesting borders so that even if someone just saw one of the borders and they were like, oh, like I like that border and I don't want to make it, I'll pay $10 for this package so I don't have to make it. I thought that was kind of my thought process behind that. So then in September, I had 270 views, so a little bit lower than August, and I had 12 orders equaling $53.60. So it's kind of interesting that it's almost the same as August, but with less orders, which I think is because I sold a lot of those I have like a floral banner template that's just like kind of a generic banner that says Happy Birthday Lisa on it. And I used that one. That one's only $4, but I sold more of those than what I was selling, like those $10 3-packs in August. So that's why I kind of made the same amount of money, but I had more orders because of those cheaper templates. And I actually had those started at I think $6, $5 or $6, but then I was looking at the other like single templates and people were really selling them for like a lot cheaper, like even $3 or $2, which once you sell a bunch of them, it's like, it's definitely worth it. But if you're going to make that one and just sell it for like $2, like it might take me like a half hour, maybe an hour total, including like all the listing and making the listing photos and the PDF and the template link and like all of that. Doing all of that might take an hour per listing, which I should get quicker as I go. But all of that to say, I do have a stockpile of some banners. Like I've just made like banners that I've painted and I'm like, oh, well, this would make a good just like single banner template. So I have some like silly goose one that I'm going to post. And I have one that is a berry sweet birthday, or berry first birthday. Sorry, not berry sweet. Berry sweet is cute though. It's a cute theme. But I have some like singles that I've just designed that I think would be really cute to put as single $4 listings on my Etsy shop. So that's one of the next things that I'm looking to start doing is listing those ones that I already have kind of a backlog of. And then I'll be able to start creating some new banner things. I want to make a border template package with hopefully like between 20 and 40 borders in a package like that. I saw there's a girl, I recently purchased a banner package of 200 borders because I mostly just wanted to see if she was selling them all as like one big template, which is basically how she had it packaged. But I was like, are people making these individual template links and listing like every single template link in there, or are they just making one file on Etsy that just has like a ton of banners like all in one, like by pages? And that's basically how she had it. She had it basically by like 200 pages on one template link. So I think that's the way that I'll package my border templates. So, and that's the kind of thing that's like, I just wanted to see how other people were packaging it. And I'm not going to copy any of her borders in my borders. Like some of them might look similar because a lot of them are like stripes or like wavy border or things like that. But I'm not going to even really look at it again, probably. I mostly just bought it to get like one answer, and it cost me like, I don't know, $8 to just see what, how she packaged her banner. So anyway, that is kind of my plan. I would love to hear about your digital product journey or any questions that you have for me, even though I'm a super beginner, or any video ideas. Like, let me know if there's something specific that you want to know about, and I can try to make a video about it and try to kind of show you guys how I'm tackling that. I do want to show some, like, all the product research I've done right now has been free product research. So just literally going on Etsy and just seeing what comes up. And then the profit tree, I have the free version of that. And so you can only really see the first, like if you're searching for, like if you search banner template, it only brings up the first listing. You can see like all the information for it. And so, but I've used that like a little bit, which is helpful because it at least still gives you the score of like, how good is this niche, or like how saturated is this niche. So I've been using that to try to figure things out. And I think in the future I'll get a paid like research tool, but I haven't bit the bullet on that yet. I feel like I need to make a little bit more money from this before I start putting money back into the business besides just my time. So that is where I stand. So total from those first 3 months, I made $116.60. So pretty good for my first thing, and only having 9 listings, and really only 5 of those listings are actually digital products, and they're actually the ones that I sold. So I think that is pretty good. I'm still showing up in search. I'm still able to make sales. I'm making sales on my floral banner template like almost every day, sometimes a couple a day, which is nice because I'm like, if I had 20 of those single banner templates that would sell a couple a day or a couple of times a day, but I had 20 of them, like that seems like a really good income source. So we will see. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something, but holla at me in the comments if you have any questions or want to tell me about your digital product journey, and I'd love to hear about it.